Hi everyone, this video is going to show you how we work with specific horses in the mounting ramp. In this first clip, I am working with Dollar. As you can see, I'm approaching the ramp at a controlled, slow pace. This pace will help me stop Dollar at the appropriate time. When you are near to the ramp, bring your horse to a brief halt so that you can get on the off side as you bring him in. This is going to help you bring your horse as close to the rider mounting as possible. Notice that I am looking down at the horse's feet so that I can get him as square as possible before the instructor goes to mount. I was not in the best position, so she asked me to take another step forward. Once the horse is stopped, the horse leader's job is to focus on the horse and keep them still during the entire mounting process. Notice how I maintain my eye contact with Dollar for almost the entire time the rider is mounting. Horses can sometimes act like little kids. If you take your eye off them, that's when they decide to misbehave. But if you have your eye on them, they are less likely to misbehave or do any kind of movement in the mounting ramp. I'm holding the lead rope lightly with my right hand, but it's tight enough that I would be able to take action if I needed to. My left hand, sometimes I have it on the horse, sometimes I'm just holding the lead rope. At that moment, I was just trying to give Dollar some soothing tones. You can't hear that on the video, but I just wanted to calm him a little bit as the rider was getting on. He also had a fly on him that I was brushing off of his face. When the instructor gives you the go-ahead to walk out of the ramp, make sure to reinforce the whoa to your horse as you're walking back to the correct side of the horse for leading. There's not a lot of space, so I'm still slightly in front of the horse, but I am able to ease my way out of the ramp. Remember, riders at this point do not have stirrups for the most part, so we do want them to come out of the ramp as slowly and at a controlled pace as we possibly can. In this clip, I have Django. Again, I'm coming in at a slow pace, and I'm using a pull and release motion on the lead rope. This pull and release helps remind the horse the pace that I want them to go. If you are just continuing to pull on the lead rope and the halter, the horse will tend to lean into that motion instead of slowing down to the pace that you want. I moved around to the offside to get the horse as close to the rider as possible. Django is a little distracted. He was sniffing the ground, he was sniffing the rider. As you can see, he even tries to bite me for a moment. I take all of those incidences in stride and continue correcting the horse and telling him exactly where I want him to be positioned. As soon as he tries to drop his head, I pull it right back up and push his head away from me. Now that Django's in a good position, the instructor can begin the mounting. Notice I keep my eye directly on him. I am ready to react if Django's behavior requires me to. As I prepare to leave the mounting ramp, I get myself as close to the correct leading position as possible and ease the horse out of the ramp. There are a few takeaways we'd like volunteers to remember from this training video. The first is to always approach the mounting ramp at a nice, slow, consistent pace. Then, briefly stop your horse so that you can get on the off side. Maintain your position on the off side of the horse throughout mounting and attempt to get the horse as square as possible. Keep eye contact with your horse throughout mounting. And lastly, make sure you ease your way out of the ramp at a nice, slow pace. We hope this helps the next time you bring your horse into the mounting ramp. Thanks for watching.